go on to episode 1.
They are funny.
We are recording.
Oh, nice.
What?
Oh boy. Welcome to the dimecomicbros Podcast, where three idiots around a microphone decide to talk about geeky things. Talk about everything from comics to comic book movie adaptations, TV series, maybe music and video games, whatever comes to mind. My name is Spencer. I am apparently hosting because the two other people decided to be wusses.
That's not true. I definitely offered, and you were like, "No, I'm hosting."
Yeah, okay, fine.
I like being quiet.
Shut up,
That's
Colin.
my job.
It's true. Anyway, as we were saying, or me, so,
There's more.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hard.
Okay, so, well, that's getting cut, I guess.
My gosh, shut up. Where?
You're making the editing harder.
Yes, you are making it harder on yourself.
So anyway, we're here to just do an episode 0, just like a regular comic book series, where it's kind of the prequel of the show. So,
But it's
we're
going to be worse than the show because it's a prequel, and we all know that those kind of suck.
The prequels always suck, namely Star Wars. Anyway.
Shut up, Colin. Don't go there.
Whatever.
We'll have that conversation another
Episode
day.
3 is a masterpiece.
You're
That's
not
going to
wrong.
be a special episode a year from now when we're popular. So if our host would like to start with the introductions.
Oh, yeah, cool. Okay, so my name's Spencer. I will be the one doing most of the talking because I'm the loud, obnoxious one. So just going to tell you guys a little bit about ourselves so you have an idea of what goes on in our heads when we're not recording. So I work at a gym because I'm a weirdo like that. I'm looking to get into the fitness industry for a few years as a career choice before eventually pursuing law enforcement because I guess I'm doing that. That's a thing. Yeah, I spend lots of time reading, absurd amounts of time reading. Fiction, nonfiction, lots of graphic novels, just everything. Probably not as much time spending TV as people like to think. Binge watching shows is a bit of a weakness though, not gonna lie. And yeah, I do some writing on the side between essays that I post on my poetry account, which I also write poetry on occasion. Sometimes it's sometimes it's not. You never know. It is me. As well as currently working on a screenplay with one of the other people in this room.
Hi.
That's
Not
Colin.
me.
And Colin, why don't you tell the, young audience about yourself?
Hello, I'm Colin. I'm an aspiring comic book writer and artist, and I post all of my art on Melancholy Gray at Instagram. And I work in a place where I do things.
We were gonna plug all the social media at the end, but I guess that works.
Okay, I mean, I can restart.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Goodness.
I guess that's it.
They're both staring at me, so I guess I'll do my introduction. My name is Jacob. I'm the boomer of the group. I don't have any socials. I'm also the oldest of the group. So
Yeah,
actually, I'm the only
right.
one that can legally drink here, so I'm definitely the happiest.
You're not wrong.
My free time is pretty much spent doing all the things that we're going to talk about here on this show for the next several years.
Nerd.
Boomer.
I would just like to say that Spencer's the one that got me started in all of them.
You're welcome.
He's a bad influence on my life.
This is true.
And,
Yep.
This is where I go to deal with those things.
You should probably try counseling. It's really good.
No.
I can
No.
recommend a place.
Just look in the mirror and talk to yourself. It's fine.
I don't even need a mirror, bruh.
I could just see myself everywhere.
I just talk to myself everywhere.
Oh, that works. All right, so this is going to be a bi-weekly podcast, hopefully, if we can get a consistent posting schedule. So we will be having a vague format. It'll flow in and out all over the place because we're special. So we're...
Oh, one thing about myself that I meant to start off with.
Oh.
I have piercing, sharp blue eyes, an exotic
Long, flowing
physique,
hair.
and This isn't that kind of podcast. All right, what were you saying?
I mean, we can turn it into one of those types of podcasts.
No.
We can talk about my calves.
Let's not talk about your calves.
They're amazing. Oh, there goes the drawing.
As I was saying, we will be going over a few topics. The length of each segment will range depending on the podcast to podcast, but we will, generally speaking, go over news over the past couple of weeks, all from reputable sources, as well as some fairly well-substantiated rumors and or leaks, hopefully a few less of those.
And also rumors that I pull out of my ass.
Rumors.
It's gonna happen.
Please.
Oh,
no.
probably like how I'm gonna talk about the Flash getting his powers
Shut
damaged
up.
before
Just
from the
shut
Silver
up.
Age.
Shut up.
Had to put it in there.
So after the news, we're going to go around and talk about what we've been reading in the past couple of weeks, as well as what we've been watching.
And I'm pretty much gonna disagree with everything one of these guys says just to make things interesting.
Yep, he will. He does that. And once we've all gone around and done that, and we've had some tossing back and forth on those topics, we will have a main topic for every podcast. That'll be either a graphic novel or a specific movie or season of a TV show or a video game if we get that bored. Anything along those lines. So that'll probably be the largest and longest segment. That'll be the most in-depth and pretentious.
I mean, it's not just if we get that bored, because I kind of want to brag for a minute. I got Diablo 2's Battle Chest last week, and I've really enjoyed it. Diablo 2, bruh, is the best out of the whole series.
Colin, stop being
like
such a zoomer.
I don't really like Diablo.
You're a zoomer.
I don't like the gameplay.
Shut up.
Listen,
I can appreciate it though. I respect it. I just don't like playing it.
this game came out like 20 years ago, and it's still good.
That's like my age.
All right, well, I think that's probably enough for introductions before we start diving into some topics. So,
Do we dive head first or feet first?
what?
Belly.
Ooh, belly flops.
Oh, yeah.
my.
I like that.
Oh boy.
Or
All
I
right.
can tuck in my butt's hanging out, you know?
Oh my gosh.
I
All
think
right,
that's a
so we
cannonball.
are.
Is that what it's called?
So you can find this podcast on SoundCloud as well as YouTube. You can find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where we may or may not be posting funny things or just random stuff when we're not posting the actual podcast links. Follow us there at dimecomicbros Podcast. You can certainly find us, and everything will be linked in the description.
Please do not forward us minion memes. That will get you banned.
That will get you banned.
Yeah, no Facebook mom memes. Oh, if you do have anything you would like to send us for whatever reason, you can reach us at dimecomicbros@gmail.com. Yeah, please don't send us really bad memes or anything sketchy, because I do read those, and I don't want to be scarred.
But every once in a while, I will log on to see some of those dank-ass memes. And I will
They
definitely...
will be dank, that's for sure.
Definitely
Moist.
for the...
All right, so I think that's all we have for episode 0. Here is your obligatory prequel tie-in comic made exclusively to sell issues.
Let's go on to episode 1.